As the duo run out of energy, they come to a stop near a swamp. They sit down by a tree after washing their faces and proceed to converse. The chat takes a while to begin as neither have enough energy to speak nor the mind to know what to speak of. Breath after breath, heavily blown out their mouths, the frequency decelerating as time went on. Eventually, Dan mustered up the courage to sincerely apologize. Maybe if I just stayed put like I was told to, none of this would have happened. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. I'll keep this in mind when we have our next fight. Right now we have to find a way back home, but before that, we need some food. You're right, I'm starving. I haven't had anything to eat since lunch, yesterday. We also need to find some clean drinking water, and be careful of what may be in these woods. The duo see a robed woman, taking a walk, with bottles of water, presumably for drinking. Dan starts moving towards her, but Dr. Trayaurus grabs him and the two argue quietly, hidden behind a tree. Perhaps we can ask her for some help, or at least some water. Did you not just hear what I said? We need to be careful. What can she do? There's two of us and one of her. If she's a threat, then we could fend her off quite easily. With the hunger and tiredness that we have, we barely count as half a person right now. I assume you're thirsty as well. The woman says in a friendly manner as she extends her water bottles towards them. The duo look at her, frightened. Dan, although scared, looks to her and puts her curiosity at rest. Yes, we are. Thank you. Dan takes a bottle and sips slowly, then proceeds to drink half of it in one go. The lady looks to the doctor and offers another bottle. And what about you? I'll drink afterwards. I'm not quite thirsty yet. How about both of you come over to my hut? I have some cake for you to eat. No, thanks. I think there's plenty of where we'd love to go. The trio walk towards the shores of the swamp, where they spot her hut, built slightly further in the body of water than expected. She unties a boat and suggests they have to go with her one at a time. First is Dan, who is transported safely. He heads inside the hut with speed. The lady then heads back to the shore, where Dr. Trayaurus awaits. He enters onto the boat and sits down, while she rose from behind. Everything seemed normal, until he looked into the water. Time slowed down around him, every sound disappeared, but the sound of the water, all sight was lost, apart from the waves created by the paddle. He leaned over slowly, edging his face closer to the water, until he woke up on a mattress inside the hut.